excited that I'm in an air-conditioned building. Yeah, it's hot outside and I hate the heat because I'm fat. I do not need help from Mother Nature to sweat. Hell, I sweat eating a salad. That's just a joke. I don't eat salad. Probably should. My doctor recently told me I need to lose weight. I recently told my doctor he needs to shut up. Told him I do anything but exercise. So I joined a cult. Herbalife. Hey, laugh all you want, but I lost 15 pounds. And one person cares. Well, I was feeling good about myself. Then a 400-pound man comes up to me and goes, you know, guys like you and me. That's offensive, right, sir? Especially guys like you and me. We didn't always look this good. I actually wrestled in high school. I was an athlete. I loved it so much I thought about joining the UFC. Instead, I joined the KFC. I've been trying to lose weight. I recently joined the North Hollywood Gold's Gym. And let me tell you, that place is terrifying. It's filled with a bunch of bearded, angry steroid freaks. And that's just the women. The cat's out of the bag at this point. I'm single. No one ever gasped, no one's ever shocked. Lots of reasons why I'm single. I live in LA, and based on everything I read and hear about, I'm not what they call traditionally handsome. I feel like I can do better in other parts of the state. I'm at least a Bakersfield 9. I can win Miss Fresno. If I was walking around Stockton with my shirt off, people would be like, hey, who's that skinny guy with the great tan? Oh man, love being here, love doing comedy. I've had other jobs in my life. One of my jobs when I was earlier, I worked as a delivery boy. I was 24 years old. I was in between jobs, and I was not doing too well on the tips. In fact, the only tip I got at that point was a guy said, here's a tip, go to college. I'm like, I did, sir. I got a master's. And so I had to find a way to make some money doing this job. And so I read an article that said, people like people with accents. And so I decided to try an accent. Hello there, sir. I got your Westonberg and your fries right here for you. He goes, oh, that's great. Accent. Where are you from? Well, I hadn't thought that far ahead. It sounded Australian. And I said, well, I'm from Australia, mate. He goes, what part? Well, I hadn't thought that far ahead. So where did I say? What do you think I said? Sydney, of course I said Sydney. There's always some jerk that says Melbourne and I throw him out. Okay? I'm like, well, from Sydney, Australia. He's like, oh man, what are you doing here in the States? Can we just end this transaction, sir? So I figure I'd play with it a little bit. Well, I'm going to UCLA Medical School. Gonna be a doctor. He goes, oh, why do you want to be a doctor? I'm not a good liar, people! He goes, I gotta end this thing, right? We gotta end this thing, right? And I go, okay, here's this line. I go, well, sir, when I was in Australia, my mum got real sick, and they couldn't find the cure, so I said, I'm going to go to America and find the cure. He's handing me a $5 bill for a tip. He pulls it back, reaches into his pocket, gives me a $20 bill and says, go find that cure, son. Go find that cure. Now, do not feel bad. I only did this for 3 months. And I got really good at it too. In fact, I would go into work and there'd be all these bags for the drivers. There'd be a whole second bigger pile that said, for the Australian. I'd go to people's homes because they requested me. And when I get there, the mother would open the door and say, children, come to the door. The Australian's here. The Australian's here. And the whole family would come out, well, hello there, my little kangaroos. How's my little dingoes doing? Everybody at work decided they wanted to start doing accents. One guy did this weird kind of Marvin the Martian thing. Hello there, how's everyone doing? He didn't do too well. One guy comes up to me and goes, I tried an accent. I go, well, which one did you pick out of the bucket tonight? He goes, French. It didn't work. I go, of course it didn't work. Nobody likes the French. Oh, you guys are fun. Work some not so fun crowds. Did the old folks home a few weeks ago. 2 minutes into my set, I hear this. Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me! Yes, sir? I'm leaving! And I ask why? Because you're not that funny, and I don't have much longer to live. Guys, I'm Paul Douglas Moomjean. Thank you very much.